and we got AJ versus Triple D.
And you had Frank Warren on one side and Eddie Hearn on the other side, and the two fighters. I'm enjoying Daniel Dubois actually coming out of himself, but then Anthony Joshua, not like he's reinvented himself, but I think Anthony Joshua's kind of found himself again.
Was it a shock to you when Usyk beat Tyson Fury earlier this year?
No, Usyk is very good. It wasn't a shock, but I still picked Tyson Fury to win. But those 3 fights that Tyson Fury had with Deontay Wilder had to have had some effect on you.
Joe Joyce, he fought sort of Zhang and
he got derailed. He's got a granite chin. Don't guys throwing at you. When it takes its toll, that's when you start getting knocked out.
Eddie's comments, he said he'd like to make that fight, but if Derek fancies it.
Spencer Fearon, he's won Fight of the Year. Mike Tyson, he offered you out. Would you be like, you've got a chance?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I'm looking at Mike Tyson. I was looking and I'm saying, like, I fancy me chance. I mean, I'm in front of Mike Tyson. I'm thinking, right, it's gonna go off. I goes, mate, I was just here with your wife. Keep your fucking mouth shut, okay?
What chances does Jake Paul have against Mike Tyson?
He's got a hell of a chance simply because Mike Tyson's old. I don't really rate Jake Paul, but it's whether Mike can clap him, and I think Mike could clap him.
And there's a lot of YouTubers out there and Misfit. Is it good for boxing?
It's not demeaning. I tell you when it was demeaning. When Jake Paul was calling out Canelo. KSI and Logan Paul that brought this whole thing to the forefront, that made it so.
Welcome back to Take a Seat. This is the #1 channel for mindset and motivation. Our guests keep getting bigger. So before we get into this one, make sure you smash the subscribe button. And don't forget to leave us a comment today on what you thought of the episode. Today, we've got an ex-boxer. He's won Fight of the Year. He's also the first person of color to become the youngest promoter in 2009. I want to know what makes this guy tick. So please welcome the knowledge, Spencer Fearon.
How you doing, Sean?
Yeah, thank you for coming on, bro.
Nah, seriously, you know what? I'm a person who deals with energies. Your energy is real. And the only reason why I can say, like, I know real energies, because sometimes my energies can be really, really fake. So I'm saying to you, like, you got good energy. So when I heard that, you said, oh yeah, if you'd like to come in and I think, yeah, I don't know. But you know what I mean? I'm here. I've traveled all the way down, and it's like, it is a true, true blessing. You know what I mean? To be here.
Well, I'm not sure if I can mention this or not, but you know, I had a little bit of trouble booking you in first of all because I had a personal issue, and the first thing you said to me is, "Let me pray for you." You're like, I didn't really know you. I'm somebody who's pitching to you to come on, and you was like, "Let me pray for you. Everything's gonna be fine," which it was actually.
You know what? People don't realize this part of like the importance of prayer, right? And nobody can't tell me that prayer don't work, right? It's simply because water frequency in water vibrations, you can take a highly focused camera and take pictures of water when negative things are being said to it, when positive things are being said to it. So you being positive, you giving out positive energies to other people that are going through stuff, even though everybody goes through stuff. I'm not perfect. I'm anything but perfect. But what I do know is you got to give thanks to a higher being. I don't care what you want to call it. I mean, I know what I call it. I know what it is to me. But you have to give to a higher being. And like, when we truly realize the real emphasis of why we were created is actually to spread love. And if you can do that, then you're going to be all right. And it's like, just spread love. And even more so, like, when you can hurt people, and I've hurt certain people, close people, good people to me. I've hurt certain people. So because I know that I've hurt certain people and I know the reaction that I've got for the hurt, then sometimes you got to say, well, you got to turn that around and you got to show love. So on most of the things, then I do my best to try and show love. And sometimes I'm human, I'm fallible, I'm open to mistakes. But when you hear that somebody's going through things, it's really important to show that person love. Because you know what? I didn't know you. I don't know what you're going through. But you divulged that to me, what you was going through. And I'm saying, look, bro, I'll pray for you, bro. You know what I mean?
Respect to you, man. Where do you think that evil energy comes from? Where do you think, like, you know, hate comes from? Do you believe in, like, Satan? Do you believe in the devil?
Do I believe in the devil? No, I don't believe in the devil. I know the devil. Right? There's a difference. Do you believe in something? No, I don't believe in nothing. Do you know what I mean? To believe something is to believe is right. You haven't. Where's your factual evidence? You believe in something. I'm dealing with facts. I believe in a. I know, not believe. I know there's a devil. Right? But then I also know like there's got to be a counterbalance to what that devil is. So you know what I mean, the goodness or the evil is whatever one that you pay attention to, is whatever one that you keep on constantly thinking about, because what you think about you bring about. I'm a big believer in that. I'm a not big believer, I'm a big knower of that. Whatever you think about you bring about, you know what I mean? So I do know of a devil, right? And sometimes I can be a devil. To other people, I could be the devil to certain people, right? To other people, I could be an angel, like that, right? So the perception that is given out to people, some could have a good perception of you, some could have a bad perception about you. Some would say like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Some would say you're the most horriblest person since Hitler. It's whatever energy that you give, and that's what you will attract. And the things that you don't give the energy to, that's you will repel it. And I know this. I'm living testimony of this. So because I've done that right throughout my life, knowing that I can attract and repel, even when things are at its worst, I'm saying everything's great.
Do you believe in outer things like jinns or ghosts or anything like that?
Of course. Well, you see, here it is this. It's like when you are spiritually aligned, yeah, you know that there are such things as jinns and as ghosts, right? And science is improving constantly every day to prove that these things actually exist. Do you know what I mean? So I do believe in know of jinns and ghosts. And people say, well, how can you prove it? There's no such thing as ghosts. And I'm saying maybe for you there's no such thing as ghosts, right? So you got to think like if you put these things out to energy, right? And as we know, the science teaches us that energy cannot be destroyed, neither created, right? So us as human beings, we're energy. When you die, where does that energy go to? Because the energy can't be destroyed or created. So where does it go to? I mean, so it goes back to its source. The source is the universe, right? But then I believe like there is a source outside of the universe or outside of time and space and matter that is the Most High that controls all of these things. And people don't have to agree with me, but that's what I feel, not even believe. That's what I know. And in time, with the correlation with science and biology, we get to see these things all the time.
Wow, that was
No,
quite
it's a bit
deep.
deep. I know.
That
And
was
you just
deep.
thought I was going to come here and just talk about boxing and how great someone's left hook was. But no, it's like, bro, everything pertains to energy, right?
Yeah.
And the more gratitude, there is an art in gratitude. This is why I know that your show or anything that you do, Sean, I'm not saying it because I'm here, is going to be successful. Do you know why? Because you come from that of a grateful standpoint. You know what I mean? You show appreciation. Oh, how much you talking to Spencer Fearon? How much you talking to I'm talking to this guy. Right? And this is how you're getting all these guys on your show, right? Reason being, because people can feel that, right, this guy's actually grateful. You know what I mean? It's not like
Always.
I'm doing you a favor to come on my show and blah, blah. And by the way, I'm going to pay you. And no. It's when you can feel that energy of gratitude, because the more gratitude that you express is the more abundance that you'll experience. So when you do that, you are walking abundant. Why are you walking abundant? Because you're grateful. You know what I mean?
Respect, bro. Respect. Well, this show is all about my guest anyway. So I'm grateful to have you in the studios, and I'm grateful of your opinions as well, because one of my favorite sports is boxing. I love boxing. I love it because it's the speed, balance, endurance. It teaches you so much about yourself, and if you don't move in that ring, you're gonna get your head taken off. Do you know what I mean? And I think sometimes that relates a lot to life. You know what I mean? You got to keep moving, and certain people have no respect or walk around with negative energy, but boxing teaches you a lot of discipline. And so in this sport, I want to ask you, because you're really qualified to speak on all of these topics. You absolutely, because you've had some great fights. I've seen a few of your fights as well,